Good morning, all. How are you all? I hope everyone is fine there. So let us see that they are departed. Two of the lesson is completed, and still half of the lesson is this. Let us see that. Yes. Here, uh, when Ben said, "Well, I will be hanged," when he said it, immediately Mrs. Jordan said she was rising up, and she was telling, I will tell you what has been going on this house, Father. I will tell you has been going on this in this house. Nothing short of a robbery. Robbery means theft. Robbery means theft means everything was taken away from the house. Yes, Mrs. Slater. Be quiet, Elizabeth. Seriously, she was saying, be quiet, Elizabeth. Mrs. Jordan. I will not be quiet. I will not be quiet. I call it double faced. I will be double faced. I will talk double. Okay. Henry. Now, Elizabeth. Henry was saying. Now, Elizabeth. Wait. Mrs. Jordan. And you too. Elizabeth said to Henry. And you too. You also taking everything from the house. Are you such a poor creature? You are such a poor creature that you must do every dirty thing. Every dirty thing you do it. Whatever she tells you, whatever that Mrs. Slater says you, everything dirty things you do it in the house. Able. Rising, thumping the table. Rising and thumping the table means just beating the table. And what he said, hitting hard. Damn it all. Damn it means damn it all. Well, someone tell me what has been going on. Someone tell me what has been going on in this house. Tell me. So Abel was asking. He didn't understand. He didn't understand that they were thinking that he was dead. That they were thinking that this man was dead. He didn't understand, and he didn't know that Amelia Slater and Mr. Slater, they were robbing each and everything in that house. Whatever the property was there in that property is there in that house, that they wanted to steal everything, and they wanted their own. That they don't want to divide the property between the Mr. Jordan and Mrs. Slater. Yes, everything they wanted, everything Mrs. Slater wanted it. Mrs. Jordan, yes, I will. I will not see you are robbed. I will not say that you are robbed here. I can't say that you are robbing here. Yes, Abel. Who has been robbing me? Who has been robbing me? Yes, Mrs. Jordan. Amelia and Henry was robbing. Amelia and Henry. Who was saying that Mr. Jordan was saying that Amelia and Henry. They have stolen your cloak and bureau. They have stolen your cloak and bureau. Who has stolen? Who has stolen? Mrs. Henry Slater and Mr. Henry. They only stolen each and everything that house. Working herself up. Working herself up. They sneaked into your room like thieves. Sneak means write it. Sneaked. Sneak means here one who moves. One who moves. One who moves everything. One who moves everything. Everything in the house. One who moves everything in the house. Means stealing everything from that house. Okay, sneaked into your room like thieves, thieves only. They removed everything in the night. In the night, they removed. They moves. What are things are there? They moves everything from your room like a thieves in the night. It was in the night, and stole them after you were dead. I stole them after you were dead. Yes, Henry and Mrs. Slater. Hush, quiet, Elizabeth. Hush, quiet, Elizabeth. Don't speak like that. Why are speaking like that? Why you were speaking like that? They were asking that. Mrs. Jordan, I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. After you were dead, I say. After you say, after you were dead, I say. After you means after you dead means so. After father dead, I say each and everything. Able. After who was dead? After who was dead it? Mrs. Jordan was saying, you. You means father. You. Able. But I am not dead. Able was saying, but I am not dead it. Mrs. Jordan. No. But they thought you were. No. But they thought that you were dead. A pause was there. Abel gazed round at them. Gaze means looked. Gazes. Gazes means looks. So he looks around them. Yes, Abel. Oh, so that's why you are all in black today. That's so that only are all here in black today. Black today means so you are here, everyone. Today you are everyone here. You thought I was dead. You thought that I was dead. He chuckles again. He laughs it like that. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake that I was dead. He sits and resumes his tea. He sits on the table and resumes means to just take his tea. Mrs. Slater sobbing. Sobbing means crying. Crying, father. She was crying, father, like that, crying. Abel. I didn't take you long to start dividing my things between you. What is that? It didn't take much time to start dividing my things between you. So you want to share the profit now? What is the profit there? You want to share it. I will tell you what I am going to do. I am telling you what I am going to do it. Since your mother died, I have lived a part of the time with you, Amelia, and a part with you, Lizzie. See, after your mother died, have lived part of with you, Amelia, and a part of with you, Lizzie. Lizzie means Elizabeth. Well, I shall make a new will. Today onwards, I am going to make a new will. What is the new will? Leaving all my bits of things to whoever I am living with when I die. What do you want to do it? Today I was leaving all my bits of things. What are things are what are the properties there? That things whoever I am living with when I die, with whom I am living when I die. So this all property belongs to that person only. How does that strike you? How does that strike you? It makes you. Just tell me. Is asked Mrs. Jordan. You know, father, it's quite time you came to live with us again. We would make you very comfortable. What she was saying, Mrs. Jordan was saying, you know, father, it's quite time came to live with us again. You come to me, you can live with me. We would make you very comfortable. You won't do anything. You won't talk anything. And you can come here and you can stay with us. We make you comfortable. Who said these words? Mrs. Jordan was telling to father. Mrs. Slater. No. He has not been with us as long as he was with you. No, he hasn't been with us as long as he was with you. Huh? How much time? What he was telling the Mrs. Slater? No, he hasn't been with us. He hasn't been with us as long as was with you. As long as with you, he was not with us. So it's better to stay with us only. Who said that? Mrs. Slater said to Mrs. Jordan. Mrs. Jordan, I may be wrong. I may be wrong, but I don't think father will fancy. Fancy means want to or feel imagination or feeling to. I like to. Okay, fancy. Fancy means I want to or feel like. So I don't think that father will feel like living on with you after what had happened today. After what had happened today, do not think that he would live with you. Abel. It seems to me that neither of you has any cause to feel proud about the way you have treated me. What you said? It seems to me that neither of you, neither means nothing. Neither not means nothing. Either means a choice. Means here nothing. Anyone made me to feel proud about the way you treated me today. See that? Yes, Mrs. Slater. If I have done anything wrong, I'm sure I'm sorry for it. So Mrs. Slater was saying that if I have done anything, Father, wrong with you, I'm sure I'm sorry for it. She said. Who said that? Mrs. Slater said to Mrs. Slater said to Father. Even Mrs. Jordan also saying, and I can't say more than that too. Even I can also say sorry for that, Father. She also said sorry, Abel. It is a bit late to say it. It's a bit late to say that. Now, neither of you care to put off with me. Neither of you means no one cared me. Place in highway with me. No one looked me properly. That he was saying to both of them. Mrs. Slater and Mrs. Jordan both are saying, no, father, no, father. Both were saying, Abel, huh? You both say that because of what I have told you about leaving my money, well, since you don't want me, I will go someone that does. What he was telling that Abel was, huh? You both say that because of what I have told you about leaving my money. Leaving my money, well, that is, since you don't want me, I will go someone. Since you don't want me, so I will go. I will go with someone that does. That people will does it. The Ben, come, Mistress Meriwether, you have got to live with one of your daughters. Now, Ben was saying, Ben Jordan, Mr. Ben Jordan was saying, come, Mr. Meriwether, means uncle, Meriwether, you have got to live with one of your daughters. One of your daughters, you can live with them, any one of you. That you have the choice to live. Abel, I will tell you what I have got to do. I will tell you what I have got to do. Means what I have to do it, I will tell you. On Monday, next, I have got to do three things. On Monday, next Monday, I am going to do something. Three things. What are three things that I have got to go to the lawyer? First of all, you wanted to go to the lawyer and alter my will. Alter means change. Alter. Change. And ALTR alter means ALTAR altar, that is different. See, when you go to the church, we see that small table in front of the Jesus, small table, that is called as altar, holy table, that is. Okay, the altar means to change, and he wanted to go to the lawyer and he wanted to change his will. What is the will is there? Property papers, no? What is the will? He wanted to change it, and I have got to go to the insurance office next to where you want to go. You want to go to the insurance office and pay my premium, and he wanted to pay the premium. What is the premium he wanted to pay it? He wanted to pay it, and I have got to go to St. Philip's Church. And afterwards, where he wanted to go, he wanted to go there, St. Philip's Church, and get married. And there he wanted to get married. Who wanted to marry that? Abel, the father of Mrs. Slater and Mrs. Jordan. Ben and Henry. What? Immediately, what? Because he's a world, no. In the world, he is going to marry. So they surprised and they saying, what? Mrs. Jordan, get married. Get married. Mrs. Slater. He is out of his senses. He is out of his senses means he got mad. General, general concentration means here narrow mind. You got somewhat a narrow mind. Abel. I say I am going to get married. Abel was saying that I say I am going to get married. Mrs. Slater. Who to? Whom to? Whom to you are going to marry? She was asking. Mrs. Slater was asking. Abel. To Mrs. John Shorax, who keeps the ring o bell. Whom you want to marry? To Mrs. John Shorax, who keeps the Ringo Bell. Ringo Bell means here, that's a restaurant. Ringo Bell means here, that's a restaurant. One who keeps the one who kept the restaurant. That her name is Mrs. John Shorax, who kept the Ringo Bell. We have had it fixed up a good while now. So we have had it fixed up a good while now. And means they want to keep goodwill. Okay, and they want to keep it. But I was keeping it for a pleasant surprise. Up to now, I didn't tell you both of them. Why? Because still I want to keep as a pleasant surprise to you. Yes, he rises from that. I felt I was a bit of a burden to you. I felt that I was a bit of a burden to both of them. Burden to both of them. So I found someone who would think it a pleasure to look after me. Because of that reason only, I found someone who would think it and pleasure to look after me. Pleasure to look after me. That I was thinking it. So we shall be very glad to see you at the ceremony. So that Abel was saying we shall be very glad to see you on that sermon day. We will see you. We will be very happy to. We are very glad to see you on the sermon day. Who said these words? Abel said it. He gets the doctor. He gets him. So he go to the doctor. Till Monday, then 12 o'clock at St. Philip Church. Yesterday till Monday, then 12 o'clock at St. Philip Church. Opening the door. Just opening the door. It is good thing you brought that bureau downstairs. Amelia, it is good that you have brought a bureau from upstairs to downstairs. It will be handier. Handier means easier. Handier. Easier. It would be easier to carry it across the Ringo bells. It is very easy to carry the this bureau to the Ringo bell on Monday. So he goes out. He goes out of the house. The curtain falls again. Okay. Thank you, children. Thank you.